Hello everyone, welcome to all. Today we are going to start the first chapter of history for class 9th, the French Revolution. We will discuss all the multiple choice questions topic wise, and in this video we will cover the first topic and answer all the multiple choice questions based on the first topic of the French Revolution. Let's start. Question number 1. Some 7,000 men and women gathered in front of the town hall and decided to form a dash. And the options are People's Party, People's Militia, People's Democracy, People's Presence. And the right answer is People's Militia, People's Army. Why they wanted to form a People's Army? Because it was July 14th, 1789. It was the time when French Revolution took place. The King of France had commanded soldiers to move into the city. So some 7,000 men and women gathered in front of the town hall and decided to form a people's militia, a people's army. Question 2. When did the French Revolution took place? And the options are A. July 14th, 1789. B. July 14th, 1788. C. July 14th, 1786. D. July 14th, 1785. And the right answer is July 14th, 1789. The French Revolution took place on July 14th, 1789 in France. Who was the King of France at the time of Revolution? And the options are Louis XIV, Louis XVI, Marie Antoinette or Nicholas II. And the right answer is Louis XVI. Louis XVI was the King of France at the time of the French Revolution. Question 4. Why was the fortress prison, the Bastille, hated by all? Bastille was a fortress in Paris, and that time it was used as a prison by the King of France and was hated by all because it stood for the despotic, unlimited power of the king because of dictatorship, aristocracy, none of these above. And the right answer is stood for the despotic, unlimited power of the king. Bastille was hated by all because it symbolized the despotic power, unlimited power of the King of France. Question 5. How was the French society divided in the 18th century? And the options are castes, 4 states, 3 states, 2 states. And the right answer is 3 states. In the 18th century, the French society was divided into 3 states. The first state, the second state, and the third state. The first state was of clergy, the second state was of nobility, and the third state was of common people. The third state was the only state that paid the taxes. Means only common people had to pay the taxes. Question 6. Who belonged to the third state? Poor servants, small peasants and landless laborers, peasants and artisans, big businessmen, merchants and lawyers, or all the above. And the right answer is all the above. All the above: poor servants, small peasants, landless laborers, peasants and artisans, big businessmen, merchants, lawyers, all belong to the third state, and only third state had to pay the taxes. Question 7. Who were the privileged class in the French society, or which class had the special rights in French society? And the options are clergy and peasants, peasants and nobility, first and third state, clergy and nobility. And the right answer is clergy and nobility. Clergy and nobility were the privileged class in French society. They were wealthy and they did not have to pay taxes to the state. Question 8. What was the most important privileges enjoyed by the clergy? And the options are right to collect dues, ownership of land, participate in war, exemption from taxes to the state. And the right answer is exemption from the taxes to the state. They did not have to pay taxes to the state. Question 9. Who used to collect a tax called tithe? Tithe was a religious tax. And the options are the church, the emperor, the nobles, chief of the army. And the right answer is the church. Tire was a religious tax imposed by the church. Tire was collected by the church or by the clergy. Question 10. What was the livres in France? And the options are A. Unit of currency in France. B. Tax levied by the church. C. Tax to be paid directly to the state. D. None of these. And the right answer is unit of currency in France. The livre was the unit of currency in France. What was the subsistence crisis which occurred frequently in France? And the options are A. An extreme situation endangering the basic means of livelihood. B. Subsidy in food grains. C. Large-scale production of food grains. D. None of the above. And the right answer is A. An extreme situation endangering the basic means of livelihood means a situation in which people are not even able to satisfy their basic needs. The subsistence crisis, which occurred frequently in France, was an extreme situation endangering the basic means of livelihood in France. Question 12. How did a subsistence crisis happen in France? The options are bad harvest, high prices of food, scarcity, shortage of grains, all the above. And the right answer is all the above. All the above, bad harvest, high prices of food, scarcity of grains were the reasons of the subsistence crisis in France. The term old regime is usually used to describe France before 1000 BC, Society of France after 1789 AD, Society and institutions of France before 1789 AD, or none of the above. And the right answer is Society and institutions of France before 1789 AD. The term old regime is usually used to describe the society and institutions of France before 1789 AD. Question 14. Which of these books was written by John Locke? And the options are A. The Spirit of the Laws. B. The Two Theses on Government. Option C. The Social Contract. Option D. All the above. And the right answer is option B. The Two Theses on Government. Let's revise in short. Some 7,000 men and women gathered in front of the town hall and decided to form a people's militia, people's army. The French Revolution took place on July 14, 1789. Louis XVI was the king of France at the time of revolution. He was the last ruler of Bourbon dynasty. Bastille was hated by all the people because it symbolized the despotic, unlimited power of the French king. In the 18th century, French society was divided into three states. The first state, second state, and third state. The first state was of clergy, the second state was of nobility, and the third state was of common people. The third state was the only state that paid taxes. Poor servants, small peasants, landless laborers, artisans, businessmen, merchants, laborers belonged to the third state. Only the third state had to pay the taxes. Clergy and nobility were the privileged class in French society. They were wealthy and they did not have to pay taxes to the state. And the most important privileges enjoyed by the clergy was exemption from taxes to the state. They did not have to pay taxes to the state. And the livre was the unit of currency in France. Subsistence crises frequently happened in France due to bad harvests, high prices of food, and scarcity of grains. The term old regime is usually used to describe the society and institutions of France before 1789 AD. So that's it about today's video. In the next video lecture, we will answer all the multiple choice questions from the second topic of the French Revolution, the outbreak of the revolution. If you like the video, please do like and share with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching.